Hey team, welcome to week 2 of the reduced portion of your training. Pumped for this week. This week is one of my favorite things to teach at everything I do, especially in regards to stress management. This week I'm going to give you what I call my stress management framework. And this is going to tie into a lot of different teachings throughout the process, throughout this training, and hopefully throughout your life as you start to use it and develop it and use it in your own way, really more than anything. So this is my approach. This is how I approach stress management, and I've found over the last 5 years of coaching individuals, groups, yoga, all the different things, that this framework has really withstood the test of time. And I've seen it just work over and over again, and I'm constantly bringing myself back to this framework, and I'm constantly bringing my students and my clients back to this framework. So I'm excited to share it with you. This is the stress management framework. So this framework is based off of choice, and so is most of what I'm going to teach you. At the end of the day, you always have a choice. You can do whatever it is you want. That's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm only here to give you frameworks, teachings, guides. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide if you want to use them, how you want to use them, if they work, if they don't work. That's really, at the end of the day, like I said before, it's all about choice. You always have a choice. In every moment of your life, you have a choice to do anything you want to do or anything you don't want to do. I want you to hear that. You always have a choice in every single moment of your life. Everything you see in your world is a result of your choices. The quicker you can start to accept this, the quicker you can start to understand this and believe this, the quicker your life will become more empowered, more inspired, and it will feel better. Why? Because you're taking control, you're taking responsibility for your reality. Now, a lot of people don't always want to hear this. They want to hear like, oh, stress management's easy, or there's all these techniques. No, the technique is ownership. The technique is you're responsible for your reality. You're responsible for your choices. You're responsible for your stress. Choose to take responsibility, you become empowered, then your stress doesn't have control over you. That is the magic, that is the power behind using choice as a way to handle and reduce your stress. Now, to have choice, we need to have something before choice. We need to have awareness. And that's what my goal is to teach you here throughout different meditations and breathworks and frameworks, is to give you the tools to have awareness. Without awareness, there can't be choice. If I'm not aware of what's happening, if I can't be aware of if I'm resisting something, if I'm accepting something, if I don't like something, if I'm not aware of what I'm feeling, then I really can't choose to act in a way that I want to act, right? So awareness is the key to choice. We develop awareness, then we develop choice, then it's up to you to decide what you're willing to do about it. Awareness kind of works like this. People come to me and they say, Nick, I'm stressed. This big, broad word, I'm stressed. And I say, okay, what are you stressed about? A lot of times they go, well, I don't know. I've never even thought of that question before. So let's dive in there. Well, I'm stressed, okay. And we take this word, I'm stressed, this big, broad stroke. What are you stressed about? Well, I'm stressed about work. Okay. What are you stressed about at work? Well, I'm stressed that I'm not making enough money. Okay. Why aren't you making enough money? And I'm just using a random example here because we're all going to have our own stuff to work through. This just seems to be a relevant one in this moment. Why aren't you making enough money? Well, because I'm not willing to put in the hours in order to get a promotion. Okay. Now we have awareness. Now we know what the core issue is here. What are you willing to do about it? You've got awareness. Now it's up to you to choose. Do you want to continue to make excuses? Do you want to continue to not put in the work? You can, it's fine. Or do you want to choose to make a shift, make a change in order to achieve something differently, in order to change your reality, in order to reduce your stress? So I'll give you my framework here. It's a 4-part framework. There's 4 different options that you have in every moment to live a mindful and stress-free, I won't say stress-free, a life with less stress, because I don't think it's really possible to live stress-free. I don't think that's our goal. Option 1, In every moment of your life, you can accept what is happening. Okay? And I don't mean 99%. I don't mean 99.9%. I mean 100%. Option 1 is you fully accept whatever's happening. Now this doesn't mean you like it. There's a difference here. You can dislike something, but you can still accept it for what it is. You don't have to resist in order to accept. Okay? I define the cause of stress as resistance to what is. So, if resisting what is creates stress, then accepting what is will remove your stress, reduce your stress. Why? Because resistance creates tension. Tension creates stress, friction. If there's nothing for the event or you to resist, no stress, no tension, no pain gets created. That's the magic of acceptance. Option 2. Change. Change your situation. If you don't like what you're experiencing, if you don't like your job, your spouse, where you live, how you look, clothes, make a change. Now again, you don't have to resist a change. I want you to accept what is and then make a choice to make a change. Again, you don't need to resist a change. That's key here. So accept what is and then make a change. I'll give you an example. Maybe there's a person at work you don't like. Accept that and then be willing to make a change. So maybe you say, I'm no longer going to take meetings with this person. That's fine. Own that decision. I'm going to switch departments, or I'm going to have them switch departments. Or every time there's a meeting with this person, I'm going to have someone else in the room. Those are mindful changes that you can choose to make in order to shift your reality. Now again, notice you don't have to resist it in order to change it. Okay? Option 3. You've always got this one in every situation too. Option 3 is to leave, is to quit, is to flee. Now, I'm not saying there's no repercussion here. I'm not saying that if you quit your job, you're going to be able to pay your mortgage. I'm not saying if you quit your job that your wife or your husband isn't going to be mad at you. What I am saying is that you have a choice. If you don't like something, you always have the choice to leave it. If your job sucks, leave it. If you don't want to leave it, accept it. Okay? That's up to you. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to choice. I'm being blunt and being frank because this is reality. This is truth. Empower yourself to make choice. Okay? You've always got that choice. Option 4. Option 4, resist. Okay? Resist what's happening. Choose to resist and get your money's worth. Resist the hell out of whatever is happening. Don't kind of like, I kind of accept it. I'm kind of resisting it. Bullshit. Get your money's worth, resist it, create as much pain, as much tension, as much stress as you want to create, and choose to do so if you want to do that. Now, that may not lead you to removing or reducing your stress, but at least you're the one in the driver's seat and you're choosing your experience. So don't judge your experience because it's the one you've chose. Alright, so that's the stress management framework in every situation, in every moment of your life. You can accept what's happening, you can change what's happening, you can leave, or you can resist. It's up to you now to have the awareness and the choice to do whatever it is that you want to do in that moment. Okay, so what I want you to do for the next week is start to run things through this framework. Start to notice, okay, I'm in resistance, I'm stressed. Can I accept this? Okay, I got that. Do I need to make a change? Do I need to leave? Am I resisting? Whatever is going on, and look for some bigger things in your life that bring up some stress, that trigger some items, because that's going to give you a little more feedback to work through. Run yourself through this framework and start to apply it, and now it's up to you to go test it. I'm here to give the teachings, I'm here to make offerings. It's up to you to go test it and see if they're real, see if they work for you. That's how this process works, okay? So go test it, stress management framework. Accept, change, leave, or resist in any moment. And remember, you always have choice to do whatever it is you want to do in each and every moment. Have fun, be gentle with yourselves, and it's all perfect, so don't judge yourself. All right, I'll see you next week.